Hello everyone, welcome to the stream today. Hope you're having a good day. Today's been a good day for me. A lot of crazy headaches at work with tons of meetings, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Other than that, it's been a good day. Dr. Morg said, he sent me a message, he said he'll be joining tonight, but he'll be later. So, don't know exactly how much later, but later. And Old Man Shorty wants me to join, accept friend requests on Xbox. Yeah, so you just have to send me the friend request. I haven't seen it pop up on my screen yet, so I can't accept it yet. So maybe it's in the Ethernet webs or something that we haven't, so it hasn't made it here yet. I think that's what it is. Hasn't made it here yet. So looks like Dr. Morg did a bit more mining. So we've got some arcane crystals. We should be able to finish off some of those things here. If I get all the bits and bobs, we'll grab that. So we need 34 more ingots for the 2 sets. Arcane gold. Nope, gold with the D, please. Thank you. I mean, he did kind of call in sick. He didn't say he was sick, he just says he'll be late. So he did call ahead. So, I mean, you gotta give him the, I don't know. He starts to view this as privileges, of course. How many? How many of those do I need? I can only make one more set. Oh, because I haven't smelted these yet. Let's smelt them. Do. Boop. Rainbow furnaces are great. Well, yeah, I mean, if he's not here, he doesn't get paid for it. And if he didn't show up on time, I mean, yeah, you gotta punish him somehow. Okay, we don't need all those. That's 21, and each one is 2, so we need 21, so 24, 8, 30, there. I think that'll be enough. Now, oh no, I need double that. Right. I forgot. I needed 34 ingots, which is 68 of these. So now I need to math again. Well, 36 minus 18. Oh, it's just another 18. So yeah, so 18. So that means I need 36, and I've got 5. So 28. No, 20, 30, 32 crafts. I need to craft 32 of them, which is 8 more, which is, so 8 more craftings. So that's 8 arcane dust there. And then I need 40 more arcane crystals. I think, roughly. I don't know if that was mathed right or not. But 40 more crystals. So we have an empty inventory. Oh, we have a full backpack. So let's empty out the backpack. Honestly, don't know where to put it. So we had this. We have this. That's a haste. Oh, I want to do the haste. Oh, let's clicky click so we can get those. And then we will do another boop and a boop. And these ones can go here. Boop. Sure. No. Dr. Morg, I think, wants to talk to me about that, but we haven't set it to be disabled. He actually got one and showed it to me through Discord, so I know they exist. He was wondering if they existed or not. I'm like, well, we didn't remove them, so they should still exist. And it's an eclipse. Yeah. Let's do this. Throw the egg. No chicken. Alright, let's go to the mining dimension, and we will head south this time. We'll go over here. Alright, do I have this set? No. I think it was 3. Yeah. So, if it were up to me, I would probably leave the flight totem. I do want to discuss making, because I don't think I want to make flight this huge chore to get. I would rather it be, somewhat easily accessible, and because it's not about preventing people from flying, it's about making it hard for other stuff. You are in voice. Oh, I can go into voice too. Hello?
Hello.
So, I don't know if I necessarily want to gate the flight too much.
No. The reason I took the screenshot of it was with the tag, I guess it would be. The way it's tagged, so we know.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to disable it from spawning in chests, and then maybe make it a buy page or something, or craftable, something like that.
Well, I mean, if you want craftable flight, we have craftable flight already. Either
right.
Jetpacks or Angel Ring.
I want to leave the flight totem in.
Yeah.
I just don't want it, because you could get it from mob drops. So you build a mob farm and you get the flight totem like right away. That's the only thing about it. I actually personally like it better in the Angel Ring because you don't take up any slots or anything, and you just bam have it.
Yeah. So you don't need an Angel Ring then? Is that what you're telling me?
I was going to tell you, go ahead and make that Angel Ring for yourself. Although, don't we use the Angel Ring for crafting the mecha suit?
I don't know, actually.
If not, I'd like to have the Angel Ring be used to craft.
No, there's no use of the Angel Ring.
The flight module for Mechanism. just because I think that'd be really cool.
What is it called?
I think it's flight module. Is it not?
I mean, there's the flight augment for mystical agriculture, but that's
Is it
not...
the anti-gravity? It's one of them.
Gravitational modulating unit
I think that might be it.
allows the user to defy gravity. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have that use the angel ring to craft. Instead of the blink module, it'll just be like the angel ring in the center.
No, if we're going to use... I would leave the module there. I would just replace another star with the angel ring.
I'm late, so I'm fired. I'm sorry.
He says, we have to dock you the day's pay and you don't get any sandwiches. I'm sorry.
That's fair. Oh, did you see what I did with the create island?
No, I must have missed that.
This is my, what I'm going to eventually do to all the islands.
No. I got 4 more. We only need 36 more crystals.
I got some early today. Did you check the chest?
I did. I used those and then calculated how many more we need. So.
Oh, and I got you a night vision totem.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to use my silly hat anymore.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. I got it.
It's business.
Yeah, just look below the island.
Oh, below?
Oh, wait, you can't fly. Just go to the main island. You can see. Like down below.
Oh, fun! Did you,
I did it all by hand.
Oh, even with creepers installed too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get that. Alright, well, I'm going to make the angel ring since you were saving that one for me.
Yep.
I was thinking, like, so I like the idea of gating the angel ring behind the arcane gold. I did want to see if the 4 blocks felt right. And I think, because the way we did it, it wasn't terribly difficult. Like, it took some time and some grinding to go mining. But if we had set up the ore miner or a quarry or something else like that, it would have gone faster.
Not really, if you think about it, because I got enough for 3.5 blocks in what, like 30 minutes of mining. So you're talking about 40 minutes of mining, provided you, I would say, get lucky or whatever. And it's affected by fortune. So 30-40 minutes of mining and you're good. The only thing I would say we should add is the what is it? The arcane, right?
The arcane crystals, yeah.
Yeah. I want to add a grinding recipe. So if you silk touch it, you can get like 4 or 5, or a crusher from Immersive, because you should be in Immersive by that point. So I'd like to add a crusher recipe to it, so you can get.
Well, is it affected by fortune?
Yes, it is. Well, here we can just test.
Well,
I have
yeah.
fortune.
Let's
Here,
test
look,
it.
I grabbed one
Arcane.
right here. I have on this. I have fortune 1, but I also have luck 2 for my ability totem. And I hit 1, and that time I only got 1. Hold on. At least I thought it was.
All right. Hang on. Pick.
Yeah, there you go. I got 2 that time.
Fortune. What fortune level do we want?
Just fortune 3.
So 10 gave me. I think I had the 4 already.
So 10 gave you what?
21.
21. Yeah. So you get. So it's the same chances of diamonds. 2 plus possibility of 3. So if we add that to the immersive crusher, we can say it's guaranteed 2 and a dust, right? With the possibility
Well,
of
the
3.
dust is after you need to smelt it to get the dust. So I don't necessarily want to give dust without smelting.
Okay. Well, I mean, just 2, guaranteed 2 with the possibility of 3, and only the immersive crusher. Like no industrial foregoing, no thermal, just the immersive, because it gives a use for that.
Now, is there ways to get more than Fortune 3 in this pack?
Yes, there's quark, so you could get Fortune 4 with the ancient tomes. And also...
Now, can you just take the ancient... Like, can you make ancient tomes to craft, or do you have to loot those?
You have to find them. Oh, this has up to Fortune 7. And there is up to Fortune 7, so... Some mod adds up to Fortune 7. Okay, try the same test with Fortune 7.
Alright, I'll put these in here. I'll have to get my pickaxe back.
Oh, and there's that. Is this implemented? The animatic fortunizer? The animatic takes gem-based chunk ores and a pickaxe will automatically appropriate item applying enchantment effect. No, cool.
Fortune 7?
Yep.
Okay, I have 0 in my inventory. Now I've got 52.
Yeah. So it is affected by fortune.
So how easy would it be to get that high level of fortune?
It doesn't. To get Fortune 4, it's saying take a Fortune 3 ancient tome with a Fortune 3 regular book and in an anvil. But Quark only goes. They have Quark ancient tome up to Fortune 7. So,
they have a fortune.
So yeah, I would assume then you would take the Fortune 7 tome and craft it with the Fortune 6. So it's a lot of dungeon exploring.
So it's either a lot of exploring or a lot of mining to get high drop rates. But with vanilla methods, you could get essentially a doubling in our
Double
testing.
plus a chance of 3, which is standard like diamond
Right.
drop rates. So if we add... Well, actually, if we did the crusher, we could do it at 3, guaranteed 3, and that way it's like, hey, if I have Fortune 7, I'm gonna mine them myself. But if I have, or I can build a crusher and get guaranteed 3, right? What did I determine? 72. You need 72 crystals.
Well, but then again, we can make the ore miner, can't we? I think it's just the litherite that's the gate there. And that needs Britannia.
But if you get a guaranteed 3, that's only 24 ore you need.
Yeah,
so
I don't think we need to change the recipes.
No.
I don't know if I want to drop the... Like, I don't know if I want to add in a recipe to say, hey, you can crusher it or whatever and get more. Because if you use fortune to break it, it's going to be faster. And you can easily get fortune just by spending some time at your mob farm with the enchanting table.
Plus the luck totem. I think so. In a total, I have fortune 3 because I have luck 2 and fortune 1. I don't know if it stacks like that. So that's also a thing too.
Because people want to. I mean, you're going to want to try and rush it as fast as you can. I get that.
Oh, by the way, look in this chest and look in the bottom center. This chest.
Some piglins?
Mm-hmm. So we can make a piddling trader.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the gate on the angel ring is fine. I don't want to necessarily adjust it. I think because it takes some work, and that's okay. If we want to add that as a recipe to the mecha suit, I'm fine with. Because if you're like, all you have to do is spend an hour at your mob farm AFKing, and then you'll get a flight totem. Okay, you can do that too.
And I looked in the configs for ability totems, and there really wasn't much.
No, I think there's a. I think there is a way you can turn on or off each individual one or adjust the rates. It might be through data packs or something, but I know that there's ways to configure it.
Okay. That is an option too, to maybe that's the first one I ran into after a lot of chests. So, but yeah, we'll do just a replace.
That has a special angel ring bauble slot. That's nice.
Yeah.
I can fly!
It's the double arrow one, ain't it?
That means I don't need this. So I can pop that off. And then you got the night vision totem. And I don't have enough experience.
Huh. Well, you know where to go for that.
Yes, I do now. Ah, cheater!
We're gonna do a replace. I'll delete them. Okay. Cube, hand, and...
Wait, did that? How come I have 30? Did it not?
Do you want tab? Oh, you have to do item. Yeah.
Because I wanted to put a bunch of haste on, because I like haste. Is that a haste? That is a haste. And there was some more in here? There's some more somewhere. I remember seeing some more. Is it in my backpack? Yes.
Angel.
Aha.
This is the modular unit. And I forgot one more thing. The blank.
Haste 4! Ha 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 ha. But yeah, we'll just replace the nether star with the thing.
No. The center base.
No. I want to keep the base. That's.
Oh, okay, fine. So the nether star.
Yeah, replace the nether star. All right. So we still need to do all those ones. We can do. I'll add the stars. Okay.
Yeah, it's in development tab.
Change the mecha suit grab unit to require angel ray. All right, and that goes in here. Event.replace input.
What are you using to collect XP in your mob farm? Oh, okay. I am using the absorption hopper from mob grinding utils sent into a chest, and then for the items, and then the XP is sent to the quantum tank.
Is that the recipe name of the mecha thing?
What I sent you was all the item names.
Alright, well, I need the recipe name of the grab unit, which is mechanism module _ gravitational _ modulating _ unit, which is the name of the item. That's convenient.
And then from the quantum tank, I put an XP tap on it. So
And
just the absorption hopper for mob grinding utils.
Nether stars. That's that is correct. Yeah, the tag for nether stars.
Yeah, I gave it to you. Oh no, it's not a tag. I gave you the item.
Yeah, I want the tag because it was using the tag in the recipe.
The tag is forge nether _ stars,
okay.
plural.
So I got it right. Okay, what is the other tweaks we need to do? So that's that. The Tinker's clear glass for the trader.
Yes. Plain. Here, I'll get it for you.
Trader. The auto trader as well.
Hold on. And the piglin one.
Was there anything in Easy Villagers that is not... Oh, I guess we'll have Easy.
You piglin. No, yeah,
Easy
you gotta actually...
Villagers. So there's more of those. Okay, so there's the barterer, which we could do as well. Trader, auto trader, farmer...
The Iron Farm, remember we tested that? It wasn't that fast.
I know, but like...
We could do them all, though, yeah.
Yeah, just do... Because we can do mod, although we'll have to do Easy Piglins and Easy Villagers separate, because they're two separate mods, but...
Yeah. Do you want the... do you want the tag or the item on this one? Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do a mod replace. So anything in that mod that uses a glass pane will get swapped.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I need the name of the mod, which is just Easy Villagers with the underscore, or no?
Let's see. At
Easy _ Villagers, and then the same with the piglins. Okay.
Yes, Easy _ Villagers.
All right.
Plural.
And then it was glass panes colorless, right? Glass panes colorless.
I got it right here. For the tag, yes, it's forged : glass _ panes, plural, / colorless.
Glass banes. Panes colorless. Forged glass panes colorless. And then we wanted to replace it with the Tinker's one, yeah?
Oh, wait. So you need the item name of the Tinker's one,
yes.
right? Okay, that's T. I'll just send it to you, actually.
Yeah, T construct : clear glass pane.
It's element tab.
Clear glass, there we go. Okay, it was even in the thing because I'd done it before. Boop, boop. This one can be piglins.
If we're meant to see your screen, we can.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Boom, there you go. But because I have a button that I click that auto switches, but it switches to the one that's just Minecraft. And when I'm doing the development stuff, I have the other one that I use and I don't like. Anyways, I don't set up the auto click for the other because, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. I meant to have it on the other and I didn't. I'm silly.
How long do you think for testing? We kind of discussed this a little bit.
Yeah, I think I would say at least another week, but probably less than a month. So like 1 to 4 weeks from now, I would be comfortable releasing it out. As far as exactly when, I think it just kind of goes how the testing goes. We've got a handful of people doing the live streaming of their beta testing, and so that's really great, so that we can watch them do it and we can kind of see how they're getting a feel for it, what kind of things they stumble across. And then we have another list of people that aren't doing it on live stream, but are giving feedback on the Discord channel. And so as it kind of goes through, I want to make sure we get from the beta testers kind of how they feel about it, if they feel it's good or it's too hard, or if it's too easy, or if the pacing's right but the recipes are bad or whatever, that sort of thing. I want to kind of get general feedback as well as like, I found a bug, please fix. So that's what the beta testing is for me currently. If everything goes well as expected, I would love to see this in the hands of the general public really soon. But I think we've pushed 2 updates since the initial one to the beta testers, and each one has almost immediately had, oh, there's another thing we forgot. And so, like, I know we're never going to find everything, and there's always going to be something that is like, oh yeah, I should probably fix that, or oh, this mod just got updated and they added this cool new feature that we have to, include in because people love it or something. There's always going to be something like that, and okay, I'm fine with that. That's just part of building a pack, is doing that sort of stuff. But like, I like the idea of giving it out to people, but I also see the value of having a subset of people that will provide good feedback, and that you could kind of have different levels of ability. It's like we have some people that are really good at modded Minecraft, and some people that like stumble and struggle, and like I want to see all sorts of how they deal with it so that we can adjust things accordingly, because I don't want it to be the kind of pack that's so hard that only the people that are really experienced can get through it and nobody has fun. I want people to have fun, and if you're struggling, I want it to be a challenge, but I don't want it to be something that is like so overbearing that you don't even want to try anymore. So getting the balance right is the reason we're beta testing it. And if I didn't care about that, I would just release it to the general public already. But
then it'd be a kitchen sink pack.
Yeah, and I want it to be well developed and well planned out and designed and stuff. And Dr. Morgan and I have been working for months on getting it put together, and the ideas behind it. I think it was probably more than 6, 7, 8 months ago that Dr. Morg first was talking to me about doing stuff like that.
The Skylight pack. I was like, I want to do an expert pack, and we kind of was just throwing around ideas, and then like Moddit started going to 1.16, so then we were waiting around for certain mods and mods in general to get updated. So that's really what took the longest time.
Speaking of the Skylight pack, ZpprBot decided to remind everyone.
What do I need? I need Hopper. Yes.
Hiding the Ardite, that is a thing here. Hide Ardite.
Which,
so what
my
are
guess,
the Ardite things?
We could just make
the
it
armor? Okay.
with something.
Yeah. Like, because Tinkers doesn't have Ardite anymore. They're kind of using the netherite and the ancient debris for that in the replace of what's the Ardite served.
what we could do is say you take a gold suit or diamond suit and you throw netherite scraps on it, and you get the ardite or something, or manulin. You throw a manulin or cobalt manulin, probably throw a manulin ingot on diamond armor and you get the ardite.
Well, wouldn't that just give you manulin armor?
Well, okay, so nothing as far as manulin, like diamond with.
I mean, that has manulin armor already.
No, I'm just saying, like,
you can't actually craft it. It looks like that's rude.
Armor Plus update your mod.
Yeah, we do need to go through the list of all the Armor Plus, and if there's any that is uncraftable, like the Ardite, we need to pull it out. If we just look, we'll just make the default crafting recipes with the manulin for the manulin stuff. I'm fine.
Which
with
we
that.
can, and I'm just saying, if we want to throw in something for the Ardite, like diamond armor plus
I mean, that's all well and good, but it's very likely that Armor Plus in a future update will just remove Ardite because Tinkers doesn't have it. And so I don't think we need to make up some recipe that replaces Ardite. We just remove the armor from the list.
I'm also thinking, what does Armor Plus really? Oh well, there is the one armor that gives you flight. Actually,
yeah, because not the super. There's the Slayer. Yeah, once you get the upgraded Slayer, the full set will give you Wither immunity and flight. It does give you slow falling, which I would love to remove if you could. But
fire resistance and water breathing.
Yeah, so it's a great set of armor, and some people are going to go to that. So we have multiple ways of getting flight. You could, grind out and get all the ultimate whatever's that are, what are they called? Ultimate materials, I think. Can I get the recipe for this? It's not finishing. There we go, the base. Yeah. Ultimate material. So you could do that. I think I need to see because it says infuse stuff, but the infuser's going away, it says to be removed on the infuser. So I don't know the proper way of infusing something. So in a way, the mod itself, I think, might still need some work in order for it to go. But I'm curious to see, because I like the Armor Plus mod in past versions.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, some of the stuff I liked about it isn't here, so you don't have those extra crafting tables that you need to craft the higher tiered armors with. That was something that some Project Ozone used a lot of.
Did you remove the external heater recipe using the or the blast burner preheater using the external heater from Immersive? Did you remove that recipe? Because the external heater does not have a recipe.
Right. It's a create additions thing that they did. So they have their heater that they made it so that I was reading something for their mod, and it was talking about people are saying, hey, if I use your alternator to make energy and then put it through this thing to make the stuff and then loop it back in, I get infinite create energy for free. And then the mod developer's like, yeah, that's going away. And I think the way they did it to get rid of that is to essentially get rid of the external heater. And so they replaced the recipe. So if you use the internal heater's old recipe, it would craft the induction heater or whatever from Create Additions. And so, since you had added in the external heater as a crucible heat block, I swapped that over to the induction heater from Create Additions. And then anything that had the external heater as the recipe, I think I told it to use the induction heater. So if there's one that's not done, we need to fix that.
Okay, the preheater. Well, the external heater doesn't have a recipe. We could just, all we need to do is hide that. Like, that's all I want to do.
Okay, just hide this guy.
Yeah, the top one, because the external heater not having a recipe.
Yeah, and then if you get one, the only other thing you can do with it is turn it into an induction heater. So, like, if you have one already in your world or something like that, you can, make use of it. But, yeah, hiding this recipe is probably fine.
So, copper wires. We can metal press it, or we can use the other.
And if you look, there's the two recipes for... So there's a regular induction heater recipe, and then this is the external heater's recipe that it says, hey, it actually makes the induction heater now. And that's a Create Additions thing they did.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. So should we leave both recipes in there? Because, one is obviously easier. The middle one is easier.
It uses... So this needs 8 copper wires. Oh, come on. Can I add backspace there? 8 copper wires plus 3 ingots. And then the iron. The brass is going to be harder. This needs the zinc and the iron copper plate. Still 8 copper wire. Yeah. This is the immersive engineering one is an easier recipe. Oh, that's right. We need to get rid of this one.
Yeah.
And any other recipes for rods that do the same thing, the 2-to-4 ratio in regular crafting. The other option is we make it so you have to use the
press.
The press or the... Isn't there a...
roller? I'm trying to think. What do we...
Yeah, the rolling machine, if you put an ingot in, will give you a rod, I think. Yeah.
For the branch? Or
now
no.
It gives you the other one because of the way that the thing works.
That's any rod.
I have it, because it'll give you the Create Edition rod. Even though I have that one hidden in JEI, so you're not going to search it up and find it. So we do probably need to... I don't know, we probably need to... This whole unifying items things is such a pain when mods like this do... They dynamically create their recipes and you don't have a chance to change them with your scripts until after the fact. Like, even though I've said anything that is a forge rods iron, replace the output with the Amendatus Enigmatica one, this recipe still exists and it gives you the other one. So either it didn't exist at the time the script ran through and did all the changing, or when Create did it, they're like, oh, it doesn't have the tag, so it's not going to do the thing, and then it put the tag on later, so I don't know. So it's a pain. All the mystical agriculture essence recipes that craft something from essence, none of those changed to the version of the metals I wanted to be. And then the Tinker's casting is the other version of the thing. The steel blocks from the Immersive blast furnace is the Immersive steel instead of the other one. So it's like as much as I try to be nice and do some metal unification, it's not exact. I mean, the rods and stuff will still work whenever that needs a rod. So if you have the rod, you can use it in the recipes that call for a rod. It's just that you're not going to see immediately that, oh, I can make a rod with this.
Right.
So maybe we don't hide all the stuff, but then it's like, I have to have 6 different, storage drawers for my copper because it's all sorts of different crazy coppers that come.
I wonder if it'd be easier to... Oh, wait, hold on. We went with Emendatus because the ore dictionary one from 112 wasn't updated, right? What is that?
I mean, that... So there's a few reasons that we have Emendatus Enigmatic in the pack. The unification stuff that they're doing, that they're adding all the unified stuff, that's helpful, but that's not the main reason I wanted it in. Because we could do a lot of that stuff without it. We would just pick, which version is the one that we want to unify on, and just unify that. So it doesn't give you any extra tools of making unification easier. It just gives you a somewhat consistent set of materials that you can unify on. So I like the ores showing up in all the different stone types. That's one thing I like with it. And then using Enigmatic as... So I kind of... not necessarily copied, but I used a lot of the same things that Enigmatica 6 is doing with the way they do their ore gen and stuff. I mean, they're taking out some things that we left in, so it's not exactly the same ore gen. It's very similar in a lot of respects, but that technically can be done at least partially without the Emendatus in, but
I mean, it would be a lot of work to do it manually, but it could be done.
Yeah, because most of what's doing the work with that is actually Cube.js. But providing the blocks of all the different ore types and all the different stone types is Enigmatica, or Emendatus Enigmatic. Just go away, shape! Ooh, what do we have here?
Just making some treated wood.
Oh, some treated wood, right? You don't have a fluid input for it, so it'd be nice to set up
2 of them.
Yeah, we'll set up a dedicated way to do the treated wood, but so have the fluid automatically come out of the coke oven and go into the thing and do all that stuff. So. Oh, you moved the blast furnace.
Yeah, I'm working on, because I want to go to our next thing. I want to, what do you call it? Get to industrial. And I want to get to pneumatic craft.
Okay. So one thing I did want to mention earlier, the ore miner, and one of the reasons I included the ore miner in the quest book is the way you work it is slightly different than in the 112 versions, so people might not be accustomed to the changes. And if you're gonna want to set up some reactors from Powa to do your power gen, which are super easy to actually keep running. Having a miner mining ores with the green or lime or whatever color it is for the uraninite is going to be helpful. And then the geodes, you're going to want to set up one for doing the crystals to get all your geodes, because you will need geodes. But like, you're going to find out that you're going to get a lot of geodes if you do it right, because if you go through it, the whole process of upgrading everything, which you're going to need to for the creative stuff, yeah, you're going to need to get all the crystals, and you need to go set one up in the end to get the last level crystals and all that. But while you're doing that, you're going to end up getting a lot of geodes, and geodes are going to be needed.
Yep.
So yeah, you want to get into industrial foregoing, is that what you said?
Yeah, well, I want to finish out Immersive, like I kind of did with cooking with blockheads, right? Like I did like everything in the mod, and we've pretty much knocked out everything in Create, and I want to go to knocking out everything in Immersive.
Yeah, so the things that the pack kind of requires, and the things you're going to want to do in Immersive, we kind of already have. So we've got the sawmill, although the saw blade's missing. I don't know if we just need to give it a new one.
Oh, that's a bug.
The saw blade ran out, apparently. We gave it
yeah. It broke. I just didn't want to fix it.
Yeah. So arc furnace is necessary for progression. The sawmill is helpful, but not required. Obviously, the coke oven and the blast furnace are necessary. The improved blast furnace technically is probably not. It just makes it a lot easier, obviously. The metal press is probably...
Press is half necessary.
Yeah, it is, because you actually need the diamond gear for stuff.
And
that's going to be the first place you can get diamond gears until you get into thermal. So
can we speed up this rolling mill to be like the metal press, to be like instant?
Probably.
From the Great and additions.
Because I think, for the most part, the recipes for Create have a processing time as part of the recipe. And so we could just change them all to be a shorter time. I've done that with the crushing wheel. Like, if you notice, some of the things crush really fast and some of them don't. Well, the ones that do, I made go fast. And the ones that I haven't changed, like crushing the ores into the crushed ore version, I didn't change any of those. Mostly because that's kind of built dynamically, and, well, I rented on that earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to set back up the crushing wheels. Because I'm gonna try and redo Create to where it'll be easy to hook up to AE later on.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm doing it in this fashion.
Yeah, and I like that. Having it so that, yeah, it's just do like that. But there's actually a few things that there's probably not very much that by the time we get through the tech to where we can get a fully automatable AE system, there's only a few things that are actually going to need Create to actually do stuff with, though. Like the treated wood probably will be, because there's really no other way of doing it.
That's easy, just hooking up a a fluid pipe and just pipe in your wood, so it's constantly full and have it dedicated.
But the creosote oil doesn't have to be the immersive creosote; it could be the thermal creosote. And so you can set the whatever the
fluid crafter.
Yeah, the update on the redstone furnace that gives you creosote, I think.
Yeah, because it's like, doesn't they have the tree tap one? But honestly, with the plate smasher smashing a whole stack at a time, it's going to be faster than the thermal.
Yeah, I can see that.
So you're going to want to still actually use that. You're going to want to use... well, you still got to...
Yeah, the blockifying can be done with thermal.
Yeah. And it'll be faster with thermal. But also, like redstone ingots, I know you can do with the...
You can do those in the arc furnace.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true, too. So, yeah. So, I mean, plate smashing will still be needed. Then, mixing recipes will still be needed. And maybe some crushing recipes.
Yeah, there's a few things that you can only get crushing, but it depends on how much you need. Like the cinder flour, I know has to be through the crushing wheels, but how many blaze cakes do you need? Because, how many superheating things you need to actually do and create? You can't do.
That's one thing I like about mod packs. It's like, okay, you use a mod, and or quote expert mod packs, right? Like you use a mod, and once you're done with that mod, everything's done in the next mod, and then you go to the next mod after that, and you never go use those original mods.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I like being able to use hold on, 1 2 3 4.
Now you will need the mechanical crafting, because there are creative recipes that need good mechanical crafting.
Well, yeah, but that's later on.
Yeah.
Oops. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And I'm doing that second. Okay. So yeah, I like having to use all the mods all the way through, and not just I used them and now I'm done with them.
Yeah.
Type.
Well, and then again, it's like, it's also, I don't want it to be we have to use all the mods all the way through, but the only reason is because this one thing requires a bunch of this one component that, has to be done in this one thing. So I don't want to make it so like the only reason you set up a big old embers setup is because the one mechanism recipe or whatever needs a stupid embers item.
That was one thing I did not like about Ozone 3 is the way embers was implemented. I just wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, and it was the embers in Ozone 3, it was very much I'm gonna spend a couple hours and I'm gonna go through all the quests for embers, and then I'm gonna walk away from it, and then like a month or two later, when I need those items for creative stuff, I'm going to set up the multi-block modular machine that can make ember for me. Yeah. And so it's like, so you did your embers, you went through it, and then you moved on, and they like the other ember stuff you did later didn't need your original setup at all. Like I still went and used my original setup for a lot of things just because I'm like, it's here, it works.
Well, I used my original setup because I crafted the wrong ones. Dang it.
I was doing script stuff, wasn't I? Hiding Ardite. Yeah, let's just remove all the Ardite, and then we can worry about the manual in a minute. We can go through all the other things. So, Ardite, helmet, chest plate, leggings, boots. Okay.
Because you could get embers by the sieving or the not the sieving, but the magnetic craft washing sifter. That's how I was able to automate it at least fairly well to get enough embers to be done with it. Like I never had to set up the.
You have to actually. Yeah. You have to actually restart the pack in order to see the JEI stuff hidden, but so we'll should verify that later. But yeah, like I knew that you could do all that, but I like if I just set this, you know, the little grinder thing, like I'll just set this to go early in the pack, and then I'll just let it going in the background in a loaded chunk and not have to worry about it. Like come back to it and there's like a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me start using it. Yeah, I had to return to it a couple times to adjust it, but you know that was no big deal.
Right.
What's the next one?
Like embers. The way
the rod recipes, right?
They kind of gated it behind, like after tinkers and stuff, and at that point it makes embers useless in a way because you already have ore doubling. Oh wait,
yeah.
No.
Rolling. There's. Do we want to switch those recipes out? So, like, here's an example. Steel has immersive steel rods that are auto-made by Create. Tinkers can do it that way too. But there's a steel rod one here that the immersive engineering one uses. And so, like, I must have missed removing the steel rod when I went through and done all the other things. But, you know, there's the iron is the same way, but I didn't remove the iron. And I don't know, maybe we don't want to hide all the rods and stuff.
I mean, it would be nice to have, you know, when you look up iron rod, there's only one, and there's a couple ways.
I mean, I agree. And this is the same thing like with copper ingot. There's only one, but you can get the other ones just by crafting them.
Yeah, and I don't... That's a lot of...
Or by casting. I mean, that's the Tinker's copper.
That's the problem I have with the multiple mods adding all that.
Yeah. I'm doing good, Rob. How are you doing? I hope you're still here. I think you're still here.
Yeah, he just sent that.
Okay.
Oh, can you look in the configs for immersive and speed up the metal press?
Sure. Let's look.
How fast it was in Animatica 2.
Immersive is not a folder. Immersive has common. Maybe it's in there. Nope, I don't see it there. So that means we have to look in this world folder.
Yeah, Notepad++ is the best.
Immersive. So wires, information, machines. So what was the thing you wanted?
The metal press to turn up the speed on it.
Okay. Machines,
And
capacitor.
want to turn up the speed on. Oh, here's where we can add the LPG to the diesel generators, I think.
Time
Remember
modifier is at 1. Modifier to apply to the time of every metal press recipe.
What, it's from 1 to 1,000?
From 1,000th to 1,000.
Oh, wow, and it's at 1. So it's 1 every second, so maybe 20? I think that's probably a good range, yeah?
Yeah, but is that 20 ticks per thing? Or
Well,
20
it's
times faster? So would it be 0.05 or 20?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's already at 1, right?
Well, it's a modifier to apply. So whatever the current time is...
It's about 1 second per stamping.
Well, we could always do this. We could set it to 1,000 and see how long it takes.
But our power won't be able to keep up. Because it's not even able to accept that much
so
power.
if we do 10...
10, yeah. 10 to 20, I think would be good. And I can pull out the copper I have. Okay. It was going about 1 every second.
Okay, now because of where this config file is stored, we're going to have to restart the server to test it on the server.
Okay, you wanted to restart anyways, right? So...
Well, I need to restart the client to see the JEI stuff. And I'm fine waiting for that. I don't need to do that now.
The server only takes a few minutes, right? Do you want to do that now or no?
We can, yeah. Let's see.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you do, is there anything else we want to speed up? Like, do we want to speed up the crusher, the squeezer, fermenter?
First thing, yeah, so we need to figure out which direction this goes.
Okay.
So we do it once, and then we figure out which direction it is, and then we apply the same change to all of the rest of them.
Gotcha. Okay, are you on the server right now?
Yeah. I'm getting this to upload. Server config. Okay, we do need to stop the server, I think, in order to properly update it.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and disconnect.
I mean, I'm not logged into the website. I'm just SFTP open.
Oh, okay. I'll log into the.
So I need to go
the host.
World.
Log in.
Server config.
Command center.
All right, I need to log out too.
Okay, I'm logging. All right, am I ready to stop? You uploaded it already?
No, stop it.
Okay, stopping now. Oh, we're using 40% CPU, and I have 6 gigs, so this server will run probably on 3 gigs then, with just 2 people.
Well, how much of the memory are you using though?
I don't know.
Alright.
Okay, server stopped.
Okay, uploaded. Go ahead and restart.
Server.
Well, that's going. Let me load into my single player and see if I can figure out which way.
So this week, we should copy our world and delete the server and re-upload the world. Because we've had the same world going for so many iterations and so many changes of mods adding, mods removing, and we might not be getting an accurate reading on server usage.
Yeah, and I'd like to see. We need to figure out which of the config files we actually changed and which ones we just have as default. Because technically, we don't have to send out a config file with the pack if it's the default one that the mod's going to create when you start up the pack anyways.
Right. And there are config files on there from.
Yeah, I've been going through and trying to remove some of the ones I see. Like, oh, we removed that mod. I don't need to add the config file on there. But there's some that I know that probably still there that we could get rid of. Just eyeballing it right now. I don't really see any.
I want to swap out Zero Map with Journey Map since they're finally updated.
Yeah, I thought about that, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of like that idea.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's definitely do that. We'll do that this weekend or something.
Delay. I don't know if I see any server configs on the server that we don't need anymore.
We do need to probably discuss if we want to add Twilight, and if so, how we would implement it. Like, would it be important or just somewhere where you can go, something you can do, maybe make something craftable with like the Camonite or something like that?
Yeah, I would almost like it to be you don't have to do it. But we could make it available if you wanted to. Kind of like we have Lordcraft right now. You don't have to. But if you wanted to go through it and do it, you could.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, what...
Oh, can you do a favor for me?
What's that?
Once you're on the server, if it has come back up, I'm still trying to get into my single player.
Oh, I'm refreshing now. I didn't even check.
Can you look in your quest book and see if the advancement task on the Arc Furnace quest is marked off complete for you because we did it in a team, or if you have to, reform the Arc Furnace yourself.
Oh, so it was a formation.
Yeah, because I made the quest be the advancement. So when you form the Arc Furnace, you get the advancement for forming the Arc Furnace.
Okay.
And so I'm like, make the Arc Furnace and then give me a pity machine frame. That's the quest.
I want better questing to update.
Is it a sticky piston for the thing? I think it is. I need a redstone. There it is. And heavy, I believe. Boom. Oh, come on! I didn't. Oh wait, no, the piston's down one here, isn't it? Isn't that it? What did I do wrong?
The server not start. Okay, it hasn't been. No.
What did I do wrong?
What do you mean?
Isn't that the metal press?
Are the
heavy? Is it a regular piston or sticky piston?
It's a regular piston. Is Twilight broken? No, they just updated it. I don't think it's broken.
I mean, I haven't looked at it, so I have no idea what the state of it is.
As far as I know, it's working.
All right, this should be at 10.
Oh, does it?
10 is a multiplier.
Oh, how long it takes. Okay, yep, I see it. So it'll take 10 seconds, or
10 times as long as the regular. Look at it ticking up here.
Jeez. Okay, so we need to go down, so I need to stop the server again then. So if it's at 1 and we want it in half the time, we could put it at 0.5.
Right, but we wanted it at 20, right? We wanted this thing to fly through. Boom, 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 boom.
So we could do 0.20. That would make it like 80 times faster.
Whoa.
Right?
0.2 is only 5 times faster.
Oh, okay, yeah, 5 times.
But if you go 0.05, then it's 20 times faster. That sort of thing.
No.
Let's
2.2, I think, is going to be a good 5 times faster.
I have to exit the.
So I need to stop the server again. Even though
yeah, you will.
Dude, it's crashing every time. You did something.
What did I do?
I don't know. It's caused by electro wind. Config. What's this? Config file loading exception failed loading. Config file tiny mob farm TOML common for mod.
Is it?
You broke something. It says tiny mob farm.
Okay, yeah, I see. There's an issue here. Okay, is the server stopped?
Yeah, it's stopped.
Oh, it's this stupid. It's something. I've seen this happen before. The config file is like gets too it doubles up the thing.
So
try again.
Alright, you ready to? And you changed it to.
I didn't change the other thing yet. Hang on.
I haven't started it yet.
World.
When you're doing the Sky quest,
this guy? I didn't save this guy.
What did you think about doing the quest in the quest book when you were doing the Skylight pack?
Me?
Yeah, what did you think about the FTB quest when you were doing those quests?
Oh, FTB quests? I mean, I don't like it. It's kind of annoying. Like, I would love it to be better questing, but I think between HQM and FTB quests, I personally like FTB quests, or
better questing better.
I like HQM better than FTB quests.
Okay.
But there are some things that FTB quests let you do that are better, I think, in some regards. So
just want better questing updated.
I know, like I love better questing. I wanted to do HQM, but we're not using the things for HQM that are unique to HQM, so it really doesn't matter which questing thing we do. I really don't want to go through and convert all the quests from one to the other, though.
I don't mind. I don't mind converting. Like that part doesn't bother me if better questing comes out.
Yeah, and there might be something we can do with.
Well, I'm looking at Funway Guy's Discord server to see if
Have people been yelling at him to update it?
that's what I'm looking at.
Oh, did you start the server again?
No, are you ready for me to?
Yeah.
Okay. Starting now. Yep, I don't. Oh, you know what? He probably has a. Let's go to the wiki. His GitHub.
Yeah, see, if there's an open issue for support 116 or something, that means it's at least on his list to do.
Yeah. So 112 crash.
I think we need a bigger name mod pack developer to pester him on it to do it.
What's
I know Darkosto has that sort of clout to do it, but I don't think Darkosto would do better questing. He's more of a FDB or the simple achievements type thing.
That's what I was gonna ask. What's he using for the pack he's making now?
I think it's a unique one because the goal with the Sky Factory 1 reworked or whatever is to be as faithful to the original Sky Factory 1 as possible. And that, it just had simple achievements as the quest book.
Oh, okay. Well, simple achievements is here. I saw that.
Yeah, and so that's probably what they're doing for that particular mod pack. Now, his other ones, I could see him using FDB quests because I think he's more of an FTB quest guy than others.
Yeah. He's been bought by them. So you're using FTB Quest Gaming?
I mean, that's the one I used for Skylight. So I've done it before.
Yeah, I just like, because I've done better questing writing the quest before, and I really liked it. It was easy to operate. I like the UIs and everything. But yeah,
Is Tiny Mob Farm misbehaving again?
let's see. It was still loading, so that's good. We're loading up immersive recipes for potions right now.
Because there's still the whatever backup file it's got, but it's empty. But it hasn't been updated recently, so maybe it's okay. Oh,
Yeah. Up. Still on the immersive. Just did a big jump.
there we go.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, wait. Hold on. I clicked it.
That was
yes.
0.05.
Oh, okay. Leave it. Yeah, I hate saying this, but I'm just not a fan of FTB. I just don't like the way they do a lot of their stuff. It bothers me.
Yeah. Yeah, the FTB, like, if you know computer stuff much, there's FTB fanboys just like there's Windows fanboys, and just like there's Apple fanboys, and it's like...
Oh, you're forgetting the Linux fanboys.
Yeah, well, yeah, but those are the righteous ones.
Well, just so you know, my my hard drive is partitioned, and I'm running We're running Ubuntu on it.
I know you've mentioned that before.
I got Minecraft to run on it, actually.
Yeah, it's not hard to do.
It ran pretty well. Yeah, I actually really like Ubuntu, and I'm probably gonna go to it when I'm just tired of Microsoft.
Yeah, I was doing that at my current job. When I first started, I had my work laptop was running a Linux. I can't remember. I think it might have been Ubuntu.
Right.
And then but it was like an old machine, and then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna buy everybody new computers because the ones we have are no good." So I'm like, "Yay, get a new computer!" And it came, and the Wi-Fi or something wouldn't work with any of the Linux distributions I found. I'm like, I guess this computer's just, the hardware is just too new and it's not been ported because it's either too new or not
Server's up, by the way.
Not common enough to do that. And so why would we put it in make a driver for it if no one's going to use it? And so I'm like, well, yeah, whatever. But I have a new computer now, and I do have the Windows services for Linux stuff set up on it, so I can do pretty much any Linux thing on it, but it's the Windows version of Linux. I know you said that already, but thanks for the bits. I appreciate it.
I didn't want to interrupt you. You seem like you were going on a rant.
How hard is it to edit recipe requirements?
It depends how you do it.
Yeah.
There's Craft Tweaker.
Was my answer.
Relatively easy using their GUI system if that's still implemented. And then once you learn the format on Cubes.js, which is what everyone seems to be using because they're all data packs now, that's pretty easy too.
I wouldn't say everybody is using it. There's a lot of people using Craft Tweaker because Craft Tweaker updated to 1.16, and there's some packs that are using it. But we're using the Cube.js. Enigmatica 6 uses the Cube.js. I'm not sure about Skybees or the Theophilus or some of those other more recent packs for 1.16. I just haven't looked at their packs enough to really see what they're using. But I do know that Craft Tweaker was updated, and I have seen, can't remember the name of the pack, the one that Kiki's your friend was making, and then he quit Minecraft.
I was gonna say I haven't seen him on in forever.
I think he might be taking a break from streaming. I think he mentioned something about it somewhere I saw, and it might be family or work related. He needed to be off for an extended period of time.
I know he worked nights.
Yeah, I think he worked nights at a hotel chain somewhere.
Yeah, that was it. He's like the hotel guy at night.
Yeah, the guy that sits at the desk and people that show up at 2 a.m. Yeah, I'll give you a room here. Go ahead.
Well, it's what I thought being this fast. It's too fast for us to keep up power-wise. At least with the LV wire. All
right. So now that we know which direction it goes, we could, because that's a 20 times increase. I guess you'd be in here.
I think it's actually fine. It's not a big deal. You can come in here and see it. There's still 20 in there. 20 copper.
Yeah, this is...
But if I
But yeah, we are using the LV wires. If we updated that, it would be...
Oh, I took that out.
It would go faster if we made it not LV.
Yeah. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This is true.
I think 20 times faster might be a bit overkill. I love it that it is faster, but maybe like a 10x or something would be a more reasonable approach.
Yeah, I think so. So we'll make that.
What are all the other ones? Do we want to do a 10x across the board kind of thing?
Okay, so what do we got?
Okay, starting from the top of the machine configuration section. We could change how much flux is made by the dynamos. So if you want to make a water or a windmill powered thing, we could make it faster, better. The thermoelectric we could tweak. The lightning, like any of the outputs.
Oh, okay.
The diesel gen we could do. We could
Yep.
make it more.
Yeah, we're doing the diesel.
Tick that the diesel gen will output. The burn time of the fuel determines the total output.
Okay, can we add different fuel in there? That's what I want to know. LPG.
I would like to. So we'll give to that. All right. So there's the capacitors. We could tweak how much they have and what their transfer rate is.
Fine where they're at.
External heater.
Yes, let's bump that one up.
But remember, this is the external heater, not the induction heater. The one that we don't actually have. The core drill. The core sample drill. That's fine.
I was thinking of the other one. The blast furnace preheaters. I'm thinking the preheaters.
Oh, okay. The pump, the fluid pump.
I mean, I would say that's okay.
The Tesla coil. We could make it more damaging.
Yeah.
The
garden cloche.
The garden cloche. We could. I kind of want that to be faster in a way.
Yeah. I'm good with that. So what are our options on that?
We have growth modifier. That's probably the speed.
Yeah.
And it's probably the same thing. Should we make it like 10 times faster or less? Like 5 times faster? 2 times faster?
So let's...
The flux per tick is 8.
Let's do 0.75. That way it's a little more than...
Alright, we'll get a feel for that and see.
Yeah.
Because, like, we've got the hemp and sugarcane going, but we have them in the botany pots.
Right.
I kind of like the idea if we could get it so that the cloche is faster than most of the soils in the botany pot, but slower than like the insanium and the superium level soils in the botany pot.
Okay.
It's like kind of a middle ground there. So like early game, setting up a cloche is going to be a good thing for you, but in the end, you're like, no, let's just go insanium all the way.
We changed the garden cloche recipe to take a hopping botany pot, and then we up this to be like twice as fast as a botany pot, which would put it probably around like inferium, or not inferium, but the orange one.
Yeah. I mean, we could just put the botany pot in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, just up the hopping botany pot right in the middle.
Okay. Do we want to make it harder to get the glass or whatever?
No, everything else is fine. I mean, because you need the treated wood and the vacuum tube, which means you need, you need to already be an immersive. You can't.
Yeah.
and then we make it faster than the. Hold on, what is that?
All right, let's do.
Yeah, so we want it like as fast as
Don't need to do that.
the Tyrium. Oh, they changed the names on this stuff.
Yeah.
The Tyrium farmland.
And then we need to do changes.
Let's see, its growth modifier is 0.5.
Sped up a lot of immersive stuff. Alright. Back to here. Let's drag this over so that it's next to the thing. There we go. Okay, garden cloche. I don't think we want to mess with the... Well, if we make it faster, I can see a mess with the consumption, so it costs more? I don't know.
Yeah, the power.
So let's try a half as the growth modifier.
Yeah, so 0.5.
Yeah. Fertilizers.
How much do they add in? Is that what that means?
Yeah, I guess. So, like, if you put a bone meal in, is it going to be super?
Oh,
put the whatever fluid fertilizer. I don't know if I've ever used a fluid fertilizer.
Yeah. So what? 0.8, 0.5 on that for
No,
the fertilizer?
I think we would want. I guess we're gonna have to test which way that goes, because we want the fertilizer to last longer, effectively giving more fertilizer.
Oh, that would
power.
make it.
Or would you want to make it go fast? Like, I don't know which way is the quote-unquote better way.
I never put in fertilizer because it never seems to do anything.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. The crusher.
Crusher faster, yes.
Do we want to offset that with energy too? So like faster, but it costs more energy.
Yeah, but not as much energy.
So how much faster do we want? Like, so the metal press we have at 0.1. Do we want to put like all the things at 0.1?
That might be a little too fast. So maybe 0.3.
All right, let's try 0.3 or 0.25.
Okay.
Squeezer, we can do 0.25. Fermenter, 0.25. This is actually going to make the diesel much faster to make. Auto workbench. You're gonna want to set one up in this pack because there's some of the recipes later that you have to do, like all the components, like the steel component, the iron component. You have to do workbench. So you're gonna want to set up the auto workbench. We could do the same 0.25. Bottling machine. I don't know if I've ever used that, but sure.
I have actually.
Mixer, yeah, it's like you can mix up stuff in the, like mix up potions and then bottle the potions. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Sawmill.
Off.
It goes fast.
Yes.
Arc furnace.
Oh yeah, definitely speed that up. Love the arc furnace, and it's never used too.
Oh, but it's gonna be used at least mid game in this, whether or not. Yeah.
I'm just saying in order confirmed. What did I order from Amazon?
Oh, it was that one thing you were gonna send me, right? Oh,
remember.
I tried messing with the excavator before, and I just keep getting crazy. I couldn't get... Because I tried trying to get it so that the excavator would not ever run out. So, like, you could set up an excavator as, like, a void miner type thing. It didn't work.
No. I guess my wife ordered something on my account. Sorry.
Yeah, because this right. Set a number smaller than 0 to make it infinite. So it says range greater than -1. Technically, there are no numbers smaller than 0 that are within that range. So if you set it to be yield of 0, it gives you nothing. If you set it to be a yield of -1, it's like it doesn't work. So, I don't know. So I was having troubles with that.
Huh. Okay.
The ores is tell you what ores do you want for it to generate in the world. I think we could leave that. The tools
thing. We could go.
That's nothing.
So we could go through all the I guess the TOML files, whatever, for all the mods that generate ores. Disable all those and only leave the Emendatus ores in. Is how we could do it manually.
Yeah, I don't like Enigmatica 6 is basically did that, but I want the people to be able to get the materials, and the reason to do it with the Enigmatica ores is obvious because you don't want your whole inventory full of different types of iron ore. So it's nice that they go to the iron ore chunks or whatever that are all kind of unified together. But you can still get some of the other mods ores in the block form.
Yeah. Oh,
so I haven't seen a way to add fluid to the... At least not in here. We probably could add... Oh, I'm sure you could add it through the Cube.js script.
Can you go to the blast furnace and the coke oven?
I don't...
They're in there because I changed them once before, and I don't know if you still have my original changes on those or not.
Probably not. I don't see blast furnace or coke oven stuff.
Maybe it was in the actual config for them.
Because there's the common, which we looked at. It's like 3 things. Like, do we want to add a computer craft compat, craft tweaker, one probe, curios? So nothing really there.
Where did I find that?
If we look at the client, that's usually just, client-side stuff, obviously.
Yeah, it's like render this, render that.
What color do you want the wires to look like?
Yeah. Maybe it was on that TOML file, we just missed it.
The
Immersive one. Because I know I've seen it before, because I changed...
So this is the top of the file. There's wires, copper, electrum, HV, rope, cable, redstone, insulated, and copper and electrum. Machines, we have dynamo, thermoelectric, lightning, diesel, preheater consumption, which is the preheaters. The flux per tick will consume to speed up the blast furnace. So that's just how much energy it uses, not how much speed is increased. Charger consumption, so that's a charging station. The saw blade damage, so the amount of damage the saw blade takes. Assembler consumption, So, and then machine capacitors, we have the LV capacitor, MV, and HV capacitors. External heater, core drill, pump, Tesla coil, turret, garden cloche, lantern, floodlight, metal press, crusher, squeezer, fermenter, refinery, auto workbench, bottling machine, mixer, sawmill, arc furnace, excavator, and then the ores and what ranges and where to gen the ores. Tools, we have the hammer durability, the cutter durability, the bullet damage, the chem thrower, the railgun, the power pack, and what things can go in the toolbox.
Well then.
And so that's the server file. There's, like I said, the other two files, but they don't have anywhere close to what we were talking about there either.
Where did I see that then? Because I know I've changed it before. I don't think it was in 112. It was in this pack. Why did I make that many of these?
Now there's an immersive petroleum.
Maybe it was in that. Dude, I made a whole stack of the induction heaters, so that's the thing. I don't think we need
Extraction, refining.
Why did I make a whole
Portable generator fuels. And then the miscellaneous stuff. So how fast do you run on asphalt? What does the boat need to run? And then a regular config. Yeah, there's no immersive folder. There's the immersive petroleum client and common. Common is empty. That's wonderful. Those.
Do you have any leftover? Oh, we got 24. I was gonna say energy cables from Cyclic, which you do.
Yeah, there should be a bunch somewhere. Yeah, so I'd like to see. Do we want to mess with the cloche's fertilizer?
Yeah.
Like just double it, maybe? Ah! Dark Helmet is resubscribing! 9 months? Oh my goodness! We have a Twitch baby. That's what they say. Thank you so much for the resub. I very much appreciate that. It is 100% not needed ever to subscribe to me, but I do appreciate it. Nonetheless, thank you so much.
So the preheaters, they don't seem to be on. They don't seem to be helping. We got power, right? Or
Yeah.
are we out of power?
We might be out of power. Well, any excuse to say hi, I will take. And you want to be a lurker? That's fine. I love lurking myself. I cannot fault anybody for lurking because that's what I do.
Ethanol. Okay, so right now we're missing seeds, right?
Yeah. Because we have a lot of ethanol, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the seeds we need.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
What am I on?
once you get some tesseracts, you can
I
actually
am on the server. Okay, let me save this file and then we can do the thing. Single player. I'll be back. Go on.
I was gonna say, once we get a tesseract, you could just take the items from my farm, all the seeds. Since I got like a lot, and they should work in here. Oh, they don't. What?
The squeezer.
Yeah.
Ham seeds don't work.
No, these don't. They should. Let me see. What are we making in there? Plant oil, right?
Yeah. Or seed oil or something.
Seed. No. Yeah, it's plant oil. Let's see. Beetroot, melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, hemp, and wheat seeds. I wonder if we can change that. So that's 80. Obviously, hemp seeds are the. Do I have hemp?
Now, what we could do is we could set up a whatever industrial for going the plant gatherer, I think is what it's called, and just make a big old vanilla melon pumpkin farm. Ferment the melons.
Yeah.
Run the pumpkins into seeds and.
Or garden cloches, because that gives you the slices. But if we do garden cloches, we could just do, 5 or 6 garden cloches with the hemp, and we're set.
Yeah, I mean, essentially that's what we're doing with botany pots. We just don't have enough pots.
Yeah. Okay, it's processing. I thought you were going to upgrade the soil, though. Oh, you did.
I did to the Inferium, but we'd need to do a pure Certus in order to go past that. Which is AFKing next to a puddle of water, or setting up some energy acceptor stuff for the crystal growth accelerators. What is a recipe for an energy acceptor? Because I don't think I tweaked the crystal growth accelerators, so if there is a tweak on that, it would have been to the energy acceptor.
The energy acceptor. I think that's all we didn't tweak that. That is just Fluix Crystal, Pure Fluix, any Fluix, with quartz glass, which we didn't tweak, and iron. No. What we tweaked was the controller.
Yeah, so we changed the controller's recipe, and then we changed the storage components recipes.
Yeah.
And that was the main AE2 tweaks we did.
Right, so essentially and the inscriber. That was what we changed, because you can't get into it without the inscriber. We didn't need to, because the inscriber requires the advanced machine frame. And that's basically where we gated it. So yeah, once you get the advanced, which means you need to get into industrial and get pink slime and latex and the pity. So Yeah, really, it's just industrial that's stopping you.
Oh, we wanted bone meal as well. So 1 bone meal.
You should try appetite too.
Yeah. So, see, are you on
Growth
the
mod
server? Like, can you?
cheated.
Yeah, do what I did. Cheat your stuff in, throw a hemp seed in, and then watch how fast the fertilizer ticks down and compare it to what I've got. Because mine is a 2 and yours is a 1.
Garden cloche. I need. Creative capacitor.
And I just had a sink with a mechanical pipe for my water.
That's the liquid fertilizer. Is the water?
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Well, it's set for a 2 as well, but
Go ahead and attack me, guys, because you're gonna get killed by
is
my
it the
protector.
phantoms?
Yeah.
Is there a growth setting for that? Yeah, growth modifier we have as a 0.5.
What is that? That mechanical pipe,
The ultimate mechanical pipe?
and then the configurator.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop. Done. Okay, and then dirt. Hemp seed and bone meal. So boop boop boop. Growth modifier 1. Fertilizer amount, it's ticking down pretty slow. Or well, it's 0.96, 0.95, 0.94, 0.93. So
it looks like it's ticking about the same rate as mine now.
well, it was faster on initial, and like I'm at 0.9, 0.89, 0.88, 0.87, 0.86.
Yeah, because as soon as you're listing a new number, I see the new number.
Okay. And growth modifier is 1. I got 1.
Wait, did
one.
you put the bone meal in first or after the seed?
I just put in a bone meal at the same time as the seed. I don't remember the exact.
Okay. Because my growth modifier says 125.
Yeah, no, mine says 1. Move your mouse real quick. How many, like every iteration, how much do you get? I get 1 fiber and 2 seeds.
I've got 3 fibers and 6 seeds.
That's what you're getting, because you're getting 1 and 2. You're getting the same rate. Okay.
Yeah, but now we want to compare this with the.
Well, yeah, but I can also, if I take a inferior or a Tyrium farmland and put it in there. It's not rendering, but if I do that,
does it go in there?
It goes in. Does it grow though? Is the question. Does not appear to grow. Okay, let me get a botany pot. Hopping. And then a seed with a chest. So we went at about the same rate as
right,
the
and so
Tyrium.
I ended up with 4 fibers and 8 seeds through 1 whole bone mill's worth of stuff. That seems like piddly slow.
So hold on. I'm putting in the Tyrium with the hemp seeds, and it takes 1 minute to grow. That's what the grow time says on it.
Ethereum.
On Tyrium.
Oh, that's the third one, right?
Yes. That's kind of what I wanted equivalent to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so hemp. His base rate is 2 minutes.
So it cuts it in half.
Yeah, because that has a...
Okay, so if it cuts it in half, then
Yeah, because its growth modifier is a 0.5, so it minuses half of the time. It just seems like you do get twice as many seeds, though.
from
So
you
from
do
a botany
because
pot, you get a 5% chance of 1 to 2 seeds. From a garden
Right.
cloche, you get 2 every time it does a thing.
right, because it knows you're using them for the squeezer.
Right. So I would like, I think I want to make the garden cloche faster than this, but I don't know.
Why don't you try bumping it down to
Because the speed is a 0.5 right now, and then the fertilizer is a 2.
okay, maybe make it a 0.2 and see where that puts it. Instead of a 0.5. See if that puts it around. Do you have to restart the whole?
No, I just have to log out of the single player and log back in.
No.
As soon as it's done saving the world.
Oh, you're I'm almost done with my fertilizer finally, and it's about done, and I got a total of 14 seeds and 7 hemp.
Because I got 8 seeds.
So I got more out of one fertilizer.
So we might be going the wrong way with the growth thing.
Yeah.
So growth, let's say... Here, let's just be ridiculous because I want to see which way this goes. Let's 100.
0. Oh, okay.
Because then it's going to be obvious because we're going to
Actually,
sit here and stare at it forever, or it's going to like have 300 in our faces all at once.
I was gonna say do 1,000. That way you know.
I mean, we just bumped it a factor of 100 from the default. Another factor of 10 is... I don't know if it's going to be that necessary to see it just spitting stuff all over the floor.
Well, no. This one, the growth modifier would be using the bone meal, or the fertilizer would be how fast it uses the fertilizer, or how slow. That's what that one means, I think.
Well, because we had the growth at 1/2, and then the fertilizer mod at 2. So does that mean we just offset each other? But
hold on.
So because the speed of the thing ticking down was the same on the fertilizer.
Growth modifier says 1.25 now after it used the bone meal. So the dirt you throw in has an initial dirt, or has an initial.
Well, no. All that means is your seed went in before the bone meal did. Because if you put the bone meal in first and then the seed, it will use that bone meal for the first thing.
So my growth modifier is 1.25.
Yeah, so I don't think that was configurable.
The speed has got to be, though.
Yeah, base modifier for all fertilizers in the cloche. So I think that might be this. Yeah. Again, let's play with that one too to see.
Well, you're already loading up the server.
Yeah, we'll have to.
So let's just test what you got first, and then.
Yeah. Unless you want to test it on your single player and report.
I'm testing on the server for you.
Okay, you want me to upload the file and then you log off and reload? That's
I do want the Insanium though. So
I mean that's a 5% of the original time it takes. It only takes 5% of the time. So that's a 20 times speed increase.
Seconds with Insanium. Yeah, that's insane. See what I did there?
Yeah, I did see exactly what you did there. It was lame.
It was.
Sorry.
No. Now, what about the farmer from Easy Villager?
Oh. Is there a thing for that?
Yeah, there's a Easy Villager or a farming thing. So if I take a farmer and I throw him in...
look at that! It's going so much faster now! So the higher number on the speed is faster. So when we put it at 0.5, that means we slowed it down. Which is why I only saw 8 and you saw 14.
Oh, okay.
So here we go.
And
now we capped it out because we have 2 stacks of seeds.
So probably 50 is a good rate then, because if it goes at
look at that go.
Yeah, so I would say 50 is what we were. Oh wow.
That's like ridiculously fast.
Now, with that, we could actually make it better than Insanium and just make the cloche harder to get, and
Yeah, I think I want it to be. So here, let's
Oh, don't forget you can time in a bottle it.
And then we go roar. And then we wanted the tertium.
Oh, he stays in there.
Yeah, that's slow, and that's super fast.
Yeah, it's at 1 minute. Oh, actually, so maybe it'd be more like 20 or so, setting it. I'm gonna delete you and delete you.
Yeah, well, with the hemp, it's obviously going to be better in the cloche, either way, just because of the seed drop rate.
Right.
But I want to put 2, maybe we'll plop this here. Void. Just so that keeps going.
But how much energy is that using?
I don't know. It's using.
Replace creative with a basic capacitor, which is like 1,000,000 RF, I think.
We'll do this. It doesn't say how much it's using. Oh, because we have to tell it to output the bottom. There we go. Oh, and auto eject is already on.
You can see it right there, actually. You don't even need to auto eject. But anyways,
it doesn't.
Like if you,
it's not telling me how much it's the rate
if you
that
take
it's going out.
The cube, just look at the energy bar on the cloche itself when you take off the power source.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's actually pretty decent, honestly.
So, well, I saw that briefly before.
Now we could make it more. I think there's a make it more expensive. Yeah, the consumption.
Well, it's about 1,000 RF every like 4 seconds or so.
Well, it's 8 per tick.
Oh, okay. Maybe just double it.
Yeah. The amount of ticks one dose of fertilizer lasts. Oh, that was the usage rate of the fertilizer.
Well, we don't really. I mean, I don't even use fertilizer when I set up a huge close room.
Yeah.
You know, like I just kind of let it go and forget about it. The only thing I care about.
We wanted to try like a 20 maybe? Or 5 or.
No, so like 20 or 50, but probably 20 is going to be the number we're going to settle on, which will probably be close to the level 3. Actually, it'll probably be less than that, but I think
I think like a 5 is going to be more.
But if a 20 is less than inferium, I mean more than
Insanium.
Yeah. If it takes longer than 5 seconds, then I think we're good. As long as Insanium is like, okay, you want this.
Well, I want to try. Let's try 10.
Okay.
And then we'll bump these to 1 because who cares, right?
Yeah, we didn't really care about
double the consumption, bump that up a 10 times speed.
Double the power, and growth modifier at 10. I think that'll be a good.
Alright, so.
Oh, you're 0 RF. Yeah, I think you have enough in there.
This is super slow. Alright, let's get an Insanium one next to it. Nope, I need Insanium.
That makes you really insane.
I mean, I do like the speed of the Insanium.
That's what I'm saying. So we make the close slower than that, and we leave Insanium and everything where it's at.
Alright, so let's reload these. This is... Oh, I have to wait for me to get all the way out of the world. Minecraft has to finish saving the world. Was that line from The Incredibles? Can't the world just stay saved for 10 minutes?
That's ironic because I watched The Incredibles today. That's funny. Put it on Disney Plus.
Do we want to reload 16, 10, 1, 1? We'll just say no and then save. Okay. That's fine.
This guy I watch, this other streamer, he does a lot of speed runs of like Super Metroid and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's speed running this, but he's doing Super Star Wars. You remember that on Super Nintendo? I don't know if you ever played that, but it was really cool.
Nah, I mean the first big Star Wars game I remember was the N64 one.
Oh, the Rogue Squadron, right? Yeah, because the next Rogue Squadron was on GameCube, which is really cool too.
Yeah, because growing up, my house, we had a regular NES. And about that same time, like, my parents bought it super late. And so everybody else had Super Nintendos by the time we got our regular Nintendo. But they got it a good deal. And then it was probably shortly thereafter that my best friend got the N64. And then there's a couple other friends around that had N64s too. And so for the most of my Nintendo playing, it was either like the regular Super Mario's or the like Dr. Mario, Excite Bike, just some of the old silly NES games. And then on the N64 at my friends' houses, it was
Smash Brothers and
no, not Smash Brothers. They had the Mario Kart and that Star Wars game.
I think it was Rogue Squadron.
There's another one we played a lot. I can't remember.
We always played the WWF and like WCW wrestling games. There was so much fun on 64, man. Oh, it was so cool.
Yeah, and then in college, that was when the
You're gonna give away your age now.
It is, yeah. The PlayStation 2. My roommate got one, and then we had whatever NBA game was the most recent one at the time. I can't remember.
Think that was the 2Ks. That was big, right?
Yeah, and then there was a what's the one? Oh, come on.
I know I played a lot of Tiger Woods on, well, original Xbox and 360. Output.
Alright, look how fast that's going.
That's still going super fast. What's the time on it? You can count it, like...
It seems slightly faster than the Insanium.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. Definitely faster. So, that's at a 10, right?
Yeah.
Normal is
18.
a 1?
Normal's 1, yeah.
So
maybe a 5? And then, because we wanted to, like, we kind of wanted this as to be the...
I get how it works now. So 1 is normal speed. 2 is going to be 2 times faster. 3 is going to be 3 times faster. 4 is 4. We're 10 times faster than normal, right? So instead of taking like a minute and a half to grow, or let's just say 2 minutes, it's 10 times faster than that. So that means probably a 3 would be 3 times faster than normal, which normal is about 2 minutes ish, right?
Yeah.
So that would bring it down from a minute and a half, and then you cut it again, it'll bring it down to somewhere around that's probably somewhere around like 40 seconds or so, I would think.
Yeah, because the Insanium is 5 seconds. The Tertium is a minute, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, if you put it at a 5, it'll be less.
Although technically this might be 6 seconds, but...
So if you do put it at 5, then it'll be less than Insanium for sure, because it's barely faster. It's not that much faster, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, do we want it on... We don't want it, like, just barely slower. We want it probably, like, a reason to upgrade to Insanium, so... I'm thinking...
Try it at 5. If that's about equal, we'll drop it to, like, a 3. Okay. Unless it's... Well, if it's the same speed as the Tertium, I think that would be fine.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to leave this cloche set up with this up here on the center island, and we'll destroy it when we're ready to.
Nope, and save.
Or when you update so we can test on it.
Now we just have to wait for it to finish reading the world data, loading in the world.
Oh, and one of the reasons why I wanted to build out the world, I was building it out, or why I'm building out the world the way I'm building it out, is because it'd be cool to have this world cycle the pictures on that loading screen.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I wanted.
Well, and I'd be fine if we did had people do some builds. Like, I did mine in creative. It took me like 2 streams of a couple hours each, so like maybe 4 hours of me doing creative stuff to do the one there. But yeah, you can have multiple. I think there's a way you can set up the panorama, so if we want to like have a start in the middle and do a rotation or something, we could probably figure something out for that.
That's why I kind of want to play through the pack, because I think it'd be cool to have an actual
yeah, because the one if you look close enough, you're like, there's no way that's actually his base.
Yeah, you can tell.
It's super easy. But how are you doing, Inevitable Death? I know that Dr. Morg has been super rude and talking over you. Just kidding.
All right.
We were in the middle of a conversation when he popped in and said hello. So
just for that,
What? No! Fine, go to bed.
All right, man. What's tomorrow? Wednesday?
Yeah.
I might be late again. It's my mom's in town, so.
Oh, okay. Well, give her a hug for me.
That's weird. I don't even hug her. No.
Random guy on the internet sent you a hug, Mom.
Yeah, that's weird. All right.
Okay, whatever. Well, tell her hi at least.
Okay. Hey, some guy from the internet said hi. That's not creepy at all. All right, man. Later.
But yeah, no big deal, Inevitable Death. I saw your thing and I'm like, do I interrupt to respond back or do I just wait? And, well, I decided to wait, I guess. But yeah, no big deal. As long as it didn't bother you that we didn't reply right away. That's all good. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. The day today was a good one. It was one of those kind of weird days, but it was kind of a good one. So a lot of meetings at work, a lot of headaches of like, why does this not want to get fixed? But altogether, it was a good day. I got home and spent some time with my daughter, and she loved that. That was a lot of fun. And then, yeah. And it's roughly the same rate. So yeah, I think we'll bump it down to a 3. So let's try a 3. Right now, we wanted to tweak the immersive rates, so we went through and a bunch of these. I guess they're down here. So like the metal press, these the time modifier. We bumped that to a 0.1, so it's going to go essentially 10 times faster. Because it's always fun when that one goes super fast. And then these other ones, we put them at a 1/4 so that the immersive machines will all be faster. And then we're trying to right now to balance out the garden cloche because we want it to go faster, but we don't want it to be better than the Insanium soil because we did make that one tweaked as well. The Insanium farmland in the botany pot. So we did tweak all of the mystical agriculture soils and farmland for that, so that those are bumped up. So that's kind of the preferred soil to use as the mystical agriculture soil. And then in here, we wanted to make it so that it was better than a regular botany pot, dirt, farmland, whatever, but not as good as the Insanium. So we're trying to find the balance right in the middle. And so the Tertium soil is a 50% time of the regular growth in the botany pot. So we wanted to try and match that. Is this done? Yeah, that's done. All right, boom. Yes, save that. Okay, and then here we want 3. All right, now save. Now load her up. So we wanted it to, like, if we matched that rate, I think that would be good. Or even if it was better than that, but we don't want it to be better than Insanium. Yeah, so the botany pot's going to be some of the earliest little 1 block farming you can do. And then the garden cloche, you have to get into immersive, and I think we're going to put in the recipe a hopping botany pot, just as part of the recipe for the garden cloche. And then if you want the even faster, then you use the Insanium farmland in the botany pot. So the botany pot, depending on which dirt you put in, can go either slower or faster. But the Insanium farmland is obviously a lot more expensive than regular farmland. You gonna let me in yet? Come on. Yeah, so as we do this playthrough, we wanted to build everything and do everything in survival. But we are trying to find how well it's balanced, and then the other beta testers are helping out with that to help figure out, is the balance there a good balance and stuff. We got 88 Insanium breaks at the same time, so this will be helpful. Yeah, so the Insanium broke about twice. So I think a little faster than twice before this did one. And this is only like 6 seconds. So I like that speed. Because this is definitely faster than before. It for sure is. But it is faster than the tertium, which is okay. Yeah, I think that's a good rate there. But yeah, so... and someone was in earlier asking, what my estimate of when the pack would be ready for, the general public. And I would like to get it out soon. I do want to make sure that the balancing and everything is really good. Normal soil. Yeah, so in the botany pots, the tertium farmland is half the time of the regular farmland, or dirt or something. Because if we look up farmland, the regular farmland, no, I need to turn that off. In the botany pot is a 0.15 growth modifier. So that's actually going to drop, like for these cashew saplings, it drops 18 seconds off of the time. Because it's a default rate of 2 minutes. So that's good. The inferium is a 0.2, so slightly better than normal farmland, but not by much. The insanium is a 0.95, so it's going to drop 90. It's going to drop. The way that those modifiers work is what percentage of time do I take away from the amount of time needed. So 0.95 modifier means it only takes 5% of the time as the normal dirt rate. And that's what it's all compared to, I think, is dirt. So dirt is the regular 2 minutes growth rate. And so the 95 is 5% of the dirt's rate. And then the farmland being a 15, it's 85% of the time it takes to grow on dirt is how long it will take to grow on the farmland. And then the tertium we have is a 50, so it cuts the time in half. And so that's this guy here in the middle is half the time of the regular dirt in the botany pot. So this is running every 6 seconds. So this is essentially 5 times faster than that. And so this is roughly 2.5 times. This is 2.5 times faster than the cloche, which means the speed of the cloche is roughly the same as Imperium, maybe? So probably in between Imperium and Supremium, but somewhere in that range. Which I think is fine. But yeah, the cloches go faster. Yeah, I like that idea. Alright, so that, let's get that, make that, sped up a lot of immersive stuff. Alright. Yeah, we need to do that, and I'd like... Yeah, we can do the... Let's do that. That'll be easy enough, because it's just a removed... List a bunch of them out. Event.remove. Oop, that's the wrong thing. ID. Alright, iron rod. And it was immersive engineering crafting stick _ iron. Immersive engineering crafting stick _ iron. Okay, now we need to figure out what are all the other ones. Rod. So steel doesn't have that, but there's this one. Yeah, so we got steel. So let's copy this a few times. Boop. Steel. Blazing rod? What is that? I can't tell. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, so iron, gold. Is that not a thing? Because immersive doesn't have a gold rod. I think that's what it is. Diamond, emerald, lapis, copper, aluminum, silver, lead, nickel, uranium, osmium, tin, zinc, cobalt, bronze, brass, constantan, electrum, steel we did, invar, signalum, aluminum. How come the music stopped? Come on, Pretzel. There's the other copper rod. It's a pain. Yeah, let's skip this not song. Can you play? Pretzel. There you go. I had to skip like 2 songs. Alright, so now we need to go and get rid of these extra lines. So is it just those? Immersive crafting stick. Let's look in the thing here. So immersive engineering data, immersive crafting Okay, and they are called stick something something something. We have aluminum, iron, steel, and treated. Treated, I think, is okay. Because that is... Where's that? Oh, it's not called a rod. Yeah. That one's fine there. Yeah, so aluminum, iron, and steel are the only three there we needed to do. Okay. Yeah, so we save that. And then that is done there. Oh, we actually didn't adjust the recipe yet, did we? No. We wanted to put the botany pot in the middle there, so pot. No, you're completely fine. We wanted it to be a hopper, so let's do hopper botany pots as the tag. Okay. So let's get the cheaty cheat mode on, grab one of these, put that there. Oh, I guess we had one already. We want the cloche. Oh, I had one already. Derp. Okay, let's do this. Recipes, we need glass. Should we make him special glass? I could make it the Tinker's Clear Glass if I wanted to be rude. Insulating glass? Nah, I don't think I need to do that. Mana glass? I can see mana glass. Yeah, well, we could, but I'd either need to add a tag so that any color works or just make it only one color. But we could do that. I wanted, if there was some sort of like greenhouse glass or something. Nope, there's just a prefab. So I'm thinking either mana glass or the clear glass. I really want to do mana glass. Or do I want to keep it as just any glass? I think any glass would be fine. If we want to swap the mana glass later, it'd be okay, because we need to put that in the shaped, wherever that went put. Alright, so we go event, shaped. Quantum of one of those. Okay, so now we go here. So glass, tube, glass. Oh, let's go back to there. So here we go. Glass, tube, glass. Glass, pot, glass. And then treated planks and mechanical component. Let's change this to a V for vacuum tube. And then we'll do treated, component, treated. Okay. So we need glass, vacuum tube, pot, and treated, and component. Let's keep it forge glass. The vacuum tube needs to be immersive engineering electron tube. And then P is forge treated wood. Treated wood. Oh no, P is the pot. T is forge treated. Okay. Component iron. We'll fix that in a minute there. Component iron, right? Component iron, okay. So this so the treated wood goes there. This is the botany pot, so that is there was a special tag for it. Botany pots : hopper _ botany _ pots. Botany pots : hopper. Is it hopper or hopping? Hopper. Okay. Pots. Okay, so save that. We need to now remove the original. Oop. Crafting cloche, okay. Alright, boom, save that. Now let's see this in action. Actually, let's sleep the rain away. Oh no! Goodbye, rain. And the rain has stopped. Oh, the rendering is client side. So this one didn't pop off because of the server. That one is going to grow up tall and then not pop off because of the server. And this one is just going to keep going, cycling through the things because what else is the client gonna do? I guess. But now I am frozen, which means clients restart, reloading now. Okay. So there we go. Need a any hopping bot or hopper botany pot, so I like that. Still any glass, so that's not changed. Huh. Yeah, there's been a lot of rain here recently. What was that, Wednesday night? Like, I'd started the stream, and like 5 minutes into the stream, the storm knocked the power out like a little blip. But then by the time I got the stream back up and running, or ready to, I didn't actually get it back up. By the time I was ready to, and the computer was ready to, the internet dropped out, and the internet didn't come back for 10 hours. They had a big ol' outage Wednesday night. So... Alright, what was the other things? Oh, the crafting sticks, right. Iron rod! Not that. Recipes, please. Okay, only 2. Steel rod. So this one is 2, this one is 2. 1 to 2, and this is 2 to 2, and this is a 1 to 2. That's what I wanted. And then the aluminum was the other one? Yeah. Although, does it have a rolling? And is it a different brass, gold, aluminum? Gives me the immersive aluminum. Ugh. I wonder if there's a easy setting in Amendatus Enigmatic that you can put to say, make yours the higher priority in the tag or something, because it seems like Immersive's priority for making these is whatever, because the Immersive recipe is making the Amendatus one. Then the create is saying, oh, well, give me the most important one you want, and it says, oh, it's the immersive aluminum rod. No, I don't want the immersive aluminum. They even spelled it wrong. They spelled it aluminium. I know. Let the flame wars begin. You Americans are pronouncing all your words wrong. Well, if the Brits would pronounce the words right, we wouldn't be pronouncing them wrong. You know, that sort of thing. Alright, I think that is what we had, the single player changes. So updating the server. Let's hop on the server. Let's update some changes here. Let's not touch the configs for now. We have to restart the server for that to take effect anyways. We can do the scripts. Boop, boop. Where's the thing? There we go. The basic idea is this is a expert mode skyblock. So the idea is to essentially get through the quest book. And then once you've finished the quest book and got all the quests completed, then you air quotes, completed the pack. And I made it such that there's creative items that you can craft, and the recipes are super hard. So it is going to take a lot of work and a lot of resources to get up to the point where you can create all the creative items. But there's a lot of stuff that the pack has that's not in the quest book that you can do. So we were discussing maybe we could add the Twilight Forest mod into the pack since that was updated. If we did, I probably wouldn't give it a quest book or a quest other than maybe just getting to that dimension, because there's a few other dimensions that you need to get to, and I made a quest to get to those dimensions. But I don't necessarily want to force people to go through the Twilight Forest and beat all the bosses just to get the certain item to craft a thing. But it's not like I'd be opposed to that necessarily. But like Lordcraft, we added Lordcraft in the pack. A mod list, I don't know if I have a public mod list out yet. I mean, I can pull one up on the screen, but that's not exactly if I did this, let's see. What does this do? No, because there's like inside the pack, there's a mod list HTML. Yeah, it's not the best list. But yeah, I'll get one available to post somewhere. Maybe I'll post it. I could easily just post it in the general Exigence channel on my Discord. But yeah, I'm sure there's a copy paste one easy to do. I could probably just drop that HTML file. Where is that? Hang on. Can I do this? Is there just a... Oh, the bot should tell you. There you go. Can I just drop that in? Is that a thing that works? Okay, let me get to Exigence General. And if I plop that on, current mod list for 0.3.3. Upload failed! Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I need to extract it first. Let me find a spot to extract it to. This should work. Alright, now can I upload it to the thing? Okay. Boop. Where did I put that? Let's see. It's in this window here. There we go. Yeah, so look in the Exigence General channel, and then, yeah, the modlist.html, it just is a little simple HTML page that has all the mods, the names of them at least. Okay, so we are back here. He had a couple things he wanted to show, I think, or wanted me to show off. Looks like here is... Now, I think the Pirates... Yeah, the Pirates and Looters mod is one that were taken out. Because it's not really adding anything. It's super annoying if you happen to have a beach biome in your base. Old Man Shorty had one, and the stupid pirates were spawning in a lit up area, and it was super annoying. So I'm like, well, we don't need it, because the original plan for the pack was it might be Skyblock, it might be something else. One of the options was like a sea block, so like a water world type of thing. And that one would obviously fit really well, having like a like the entire overworld is deep ocean type of thing, because that spawns in, it generates like some pirate ships and different things that so it's really cool. But in a void, it doesn't really add anything. Yeah, so that's the one change on the mod list that hasn't been released yet. Okay, let's get this back up. But I think I do need to follow in Dr. Morg's footsteps, because it is nearly 1 o'clock. It's about 1:45 now. And I need to get to bed. I've got a tons of stuff that needs done tomorrow too. So it's going to be a busy day tomorrow for me. I don't know. It's like, I think this we're all tearing apart. Most of this is not needed anymore. A couple of these things are going to go away eventually. But yeah, he built this little under island part here. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. And then the floating houses. We got this big old windmill. This is actually powering the resource production for now. Which we should set up. This is what we should do up top here. Is we'll get some sort of energy transfer. We could get some wireless something or other. But then have like the void miner. We can have it shoot straight up into the sky, because that's the thing you can do with environmental tech now. But yeah, let's do a quick and easy pity machine frame. That was light engineering and redstone. Okay, so light engineering needs... Oh, I don't have my... I was doing a lighter mode. That's steel. Yeah, I usually start... well, my goal is to start by 9 o'clock US Central. Sometimes it's not till 9:30 or so that I end up getting started. But then it's usually, midnight, 1 o'clock ish by the time I'll end. So it's usually only short streams anyways that I do. So it's not too bad. I guess I need copper ingots, so that would be here. I'll see the copper. Are they down here by the thing? Yes, we have copper there. And then iron, we can get some iron going. Iron plates, we have 2. Alright, let's get some iron, and we'll just smelt it real quick, because I don't want to wait for it. 1, 2. Oh, we ran out of energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what recipe? That other one should be gone. Oh, the cold nuggets. That's right. We are keeping the cold nuggets. Cool. Okay. Super fast. I love it. Alright, now down here. I missed. Boop boop. Aww. Components. There we go. The third slot of the iron furnace. There should be some upgrade something or other that you can do with that. So let's look at the rainbow furnace. Yeah, this one on the left. Furnace. Yeah, so there's these augments, and I think that's what you would put in. Wireless heat receiver and transmitter. So is this like from RF? Link with the wireless heat receiver done by placing the receiver in the wireless heat transmitter. Provide the block with forge energy and will power all wireless heat receivers that are bound. Yeah. So this you put in the fuel slot. Yeah, so we could put one of those in there, and then this. So what is this? Needs stone, furnace, redstone. That's super cheap. And this is super cheap as well. Maybe we need to tweak the recipe, but I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, so these are... So we got fuel efficiency and speed, which kind of do the opposite of each other. So heats the furnace up twice as much, but that slows the cooking down by 1/4. And if you do this, it halves the cook time, but uses twice the fuel. So they don't exactly offset each other, but you wouldn't want... Well, you can't put them both together anyways. And then this is the smoking, so it goes smoking better, and blasting for blasting better. Yeah, so it's this. So those 4 little upgrades, it looks like. That's what the slot there is for. Alright, so we've got... Oh, we need more steel... iron component is... Oh, we did that. We need a light engineering. So that needs iron sheet metal and more copper. So we've got a stack So I'll need a stack of sheet metal. And then 16 copper. Oop. Hit the thing. How many? There are more people that have access to it than I've actually seen working on it. So the total number that has access to it, let's see. That would be, other than myself and Dr. Morg, obviously, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 that have access to it. The ones that I've seen and got feedback from, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so about half-ish that I've actually gotten some feedback from. I need to pop these through here. I need, yeah, in here. Work. All right, now I need a bunch of redstone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. All right. Get smashed. One up. Now, what was the next? Oh, the multi-servo press, so we can't get that yet. I was wondering if there was an in-between one, but no. Now, I think if we made this faster... So we could probably work on speeding that up. It's almost done anyways. Oh, I gotta do this. Yeah, so the 3x3 packing multi-servo press is the other one, but that's a thermal, and thermal is further down in the tech progression. So the general tech progression at first is going to be create, and then from create you can get into immersive, and then from immersive you can get into pneumaticraft and industrial foregoing. Although I think you might, pneumaticraft might be after industrial foregoing. I can't remember. And then from industrial foregoing, you can get into thermal. And then with, well, you need pneumaticraft and industrial foregoing to get into thermal. So yeah, you need both of those to be thermal. And then from thermal, you can get into mechanism. So mechanism's like the end one, and this is not working again. Come on. Play the songs. Boop, boop. This one? This one? Can I hear the music, please? Apparently the music is not a thing. Okay, let's close down Pretzel and reopen it, because sometimes that is what we need. There we go. Okay, so let's do... I guess it was over here. Now, I think... Yeah, we don't have enough power. But we got our first one! We did the quest. Boop. And that's in here. There we go. So we got the advancement and the detection. So we get another free one. But I don't know if you noticed, I haven't really been claiming them. I never grabbed a mixer, really? What is what? Oh no, I did. That's the one that I actually claimed. Converted all the golden apples into crate. Yeah, because the crate apple, this one, yeah. But then to get them out, you couldn't just craft them that way. You had to unpress them. Because I haven't messed with this, so this is the default way that they have it. So whatever pack you were doing it in might have removed this for some reason. Alright, we need to get some power. So we have all the ethanol. It's just the seeds. Oh, we don't have power for seeds? Oh, okay. We're in the middle of like... Alright, I know how to fix it. We just grab the thing here. Can I just do this? Oop. Oh, okay, yeah, so that recipe was removed for you then. Can I do this up here? Because this is where... Yeah, that works. Yeah, once this one finishes... Actually, let's just pop it out now. Because that's how we need. Can you... So up there should be coming down here. And powering that. Oh, those produce the power. Yeah, this... I guess it's stuck at 40? Let's do this. Well, that's filling up. Okay, you're full. Now you are using... You are going as well. Because I think there is a way to make I'm pretty sure. Where's the thing? Here we go. Yeah, immersive. Blast furnace fuel. I can add things to the cloches. I can do... but it does it... I don't know if I can add fuels to the diesel engine. At least not through the add-on, QGS add-on. Let's look and see. Do my favorite. Look in the mods jar file. Oh, I was in there already. Data, immersive, recipes. Modeling, cook oven, crafting, pressure, fermenter, fertilizer, metal press, mineral mixer, refinery, sawmill. I want to say it's a recipe, but I don't see where that's listed. Scripts. Maybe it's in the petroleum? No, that's loot tables. There's nothing in there anyways. Forge. What is diesel? Immersive engineering biodiesel. Okay, that's just adding the tag. That's not what I needed. Yeah, I don't know where you would add a fuel to the biodiesel. I know that was a thing that you could do. I think in the 1.12 versions, and like with Craft Weaker, I think you could. But yeah, I don't see. Alloy smelter, arc furnace, blast furnace, blueprint, bottling, cloche, coke oven, crafting, crusher, fermenter, fertilizer, metal press, mineral, mixer, refinery, sawmill, squeezer. Maybe yeah, there's no, I can't find anything in the jar file that would tell me, oh, this, just do this and it will make it go faster. So, or make it allow you to add fluids to the things, which we still don't have. Oh, there we go. It kicked on. Alright, I guess we finally got enough for it to kick on. Yeah, so switching these for the cloches and doing the whole thing there, I think is going to be needed there. Setting up the infrastructure for the cloches is... we could do that. Not in the space we have here, but we might have to, you know, bring it out here, or we just move the water maybe. Yeah, we don't actually need the water here. So we could put the cloches and then have some piping pipe over into drawers, and then the drawers can keep this here. Yeah, and then we can actually use this water as the water source. Yeah, but it's after 1 o'clock. I need to get to bed. So we can do this here. How's our power storage levels? Empty, empty, empty. 256, empty, empty. Yeah, so that, and this does 4,000 RF a tick. It's just that I've got LV capacitors, so this whole thing needs upgraded. Maybe that's what I'll start on that tomorrow. We'll get a better setup. We will pause on getting more pity machine frames. But maybe I'll turn Dr. Morg loose on getting some industrial work going set up, and I'll work on getting the power better. So, in the meantime, let's over here for goodbyes. Thank you for coming by and watching. I do appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun going through this pack and building it. I think that everyone else that has been messing with it, I've heard a lot of good feedback from it. Now, by all means, if you have bad experience, I want to hear that too, because if we can minimize bad experiences, I'd love to do that. But I mean, I don't want to make the pack not as fun and challenging just by making certain things not hard. So if it's truly reducing your amount of fun, then we'll try and figure out how to fix it. But if it's just, oh, I wish it were easier, okay. But yeah, anyways, let's go on a raid. Let's go bother Quirky. She's doing her crafts stream. According to this title, she's doing some cards and embossing, but she has done some Minecraft in the past. I don't know what sort of persuasion she would need in order to do Minecraft again, but she's a very creative person, and yeah, she's awesome. BSO7 ambassador, so if you have any questions on that, give her a, just ask her. She's more than capable of explaining it. Much better than me, but let's go bother Quirky, see what kind of cards she's making. And looks, I mean, just a little bit I've seen while I'm doing this. Looks pretty cool. So let's copy that. Let's click this button here. And click this button here, and that button there. And then I do this, boop, boop, boop. Alright, so again, like I said, thank you all for coming. I will see you all later, and yeah, bye-bye.